Since 1947, there has been no youth association for the deaf in India. In August 2017, deaf youth leaders gathered in Goa. After much discussion, they carried out a vote in which all agreed and set up a new board. Later, on 15 December 2017, they completed the registration and decided upon the name Yadi, which stands for Youth Association of the Deaf India. The Yadi logo was designed by Rushabh Bhansali from Mumbai. Congratulations and cheers to him. In 2011, in Durban, South Africa, the WFDYS and WFD conference was held. Delegates from India attended the WFDYS week-long campaign, after which they attended the WFD conference. Delegates attending the voting session for the selection of the new WFDYS board members. However, they weren't granted voting rights. If India had a youth association, they could have voted, but there wasn't any. Then, in 2015, in Turkey, Istanbul, the WFD conference and the WFDYS camp was held. Bablu Kumar and Rahul Jain attended the program. After enjoying the WFDYS week-long camp in Istanbul, Turkey, they then attended the WFD conference where delegates were participating in the WFDYS elections. However, they weren't allowed to cast votes and attend meetings as well. This is because India did not have a youth association. To take part, they first need approvals of the General Secretary or the President of any Indian association. After this, they would be allowed. Bablu and Rahul had no choice but to accept. After accepting the situation in 2015 Istanbul, Turkey at the WFD conference, they came back to India and started planning. That's when they realized that AIFDW was associated with WFD. In 2019, the WFD conference would be held in France. If they could complete their affiliation before that, then the delegates would be granted entry. This is why they started planning and talking with AIFD's board. However, the process and their rules were extremely difficult, which caused a lot of delay. They contacted other Indian associations, but no one was ready to support them. They had to keep waiting and there was a lot of delay. In April 2017, Rahul Jain went to Australia for the junior camp. Colin Allen, president of WFD, and the WFDYS board members were also present. Rahul met him and spoke to him about how he could set up a youth association in India. Colin gave him a very simple answer. He said that since he was above 18 years of age, he has the right to decide and set up his own youth association. Indians aged between 18 to 35 have voting rights as well. They do not have to seek permission from anyone. As per the WFDYS rules, they can set up their organization under, say, for example, AIFD, or they can be independent. It's their choice. However, if they want to attend any program, they will need AIFD's approval. This is why both of them must cooperate. After listening to this, Rahul came back and organized the Goa event. On 27th August, where everyone gathered, he gave them all the details, after which all the youth agreed to set up an independent organization. AIFD agreed to cooperate. Yadi then set up its board, completed its registration, and created their logo as well. Even AIFD allowed them to set up an independent association. Yadi then wanted to become WFDYS Youth Ordinary Member. Yadi had even submitted details regarding their projects, goals, objectives, etc. to the WFDYS. The board members went through all the information and agreed to make Yadi the YOM of WFDYS. This happened on 17th April 2019. Cheers to them. This affiliation will be extremely useful in the future. WFDYS then offered a nomination form to Yadi. After much discussion, they decided upon Rahul Jain as a nominee for the 2019 WFDYS board elections that would be held in France. They decided that Rahul would be a nominee for the position of vice president and executive member. Once the election results were out, he was not selected as the vice president. A candidate from Australia was chosen as the vice president. However, Rahul was then selected as the executive member. A big round of applause because an Indian youth was never selected before. This was the first time an Indian youth was selected to be the executive member. Yadi, by being affiliated to WFDYS, has the following aims. In the past, Yadi have conducted youth camps in North, South and other parts of the country. They have also held lectures in many places and have always stated that the Indian youth must remain united. Yadi aims to be affiliated with associations and set up Yadi all over India to encourage the youth. This is their aim. They are experienced youth in India and they are all united. Yadi wants to show this to the world so that the world sees this and notices that there are a large number of youth who have a lot of awareness. This is Yadi's aim. There is one good news for all of you. WFDYS has approved Yadi to organize 2 programs. The first program will be the Asia Camp that will be held in India in 2020, which will be organized by Yadi. The second is the World Junior Camp in 2020, which will be held in Goa, and it will be organized by Yadi as well. Isn't that great? These camps will benefit all of us. If you're interested in contacting Yadi, then follow their Facebook page, Instagram, and all their social media pages.